Okay, let's get into your reading, Libra. Guess what's about to happen in your life? You are going to get married. Mark my words. Mark your calendar. Within 2 years, anywhere from this very moment to 2 years from now, you will be married. You will be settled, loved, chosen, and you are going to feel so fulfilled, so happy, so lifted that you will not believe what your life looks like. And when it happens, you will come back to this exact reading and you will say, Moonveil, you were right. I got married. I am not joking with you. I am not softening this. I am not hiding behind maybe. This is a promise the cards made before I even sat down tonight. And I could feel it the moment I lit the first candle, because this table has never felt like this before. The air is warm. The flames are steady. And there is a ring hanging in this energy so clearly that I almost said congratulations out loud before I turned a single card. So here is what I need you to do, and I need you to actually do it, not just hear it. I want you to comment down below the current date and the current time, the exact date and the exact time you are hearing my voice right now, because in 2 years, you are going to scroll back to this comment and you are going to feel chills run down your whole body. I want you to save this reading, bookmark it, press that like button so it stays in your likes, tuck it away somewhere safe, because you will need to find it again on the day you come back to tell me it happened. And you must be subscribed. You must be subscribed to claim this. Because energy is an exchange, karma is real. In order to receive, you have to be willing to give. And this reading is laced with energy that only settles on the people it was made for. So if you are here, if this found you tonight, out of everything you could have pressed play on, then this was never random. This reading walked across the whole internet to find you. So claim it. Comment, I claim this. Comment the date and the time and lock this in. Because listen, there are 8 billion people on this planet. Some of them are far too young. Some of them are already married. Some of them do not want marriage at all. And that is their path. But you are standing inside a very specific group of souls. The ones who want it and will actually have it. And not only will you have it, because let me tell you something true. There are plenty of married people who are not happy. You will not be one of them. You are going to be married and happy, both at the same time. The rarest combination there is, and it is already written for you. Now let me tell you what I felt before the cards even moved. Because your energy arrived at this table before you did. And the first thing I felt was relief, like a long exhale after years of holding your breath. You have been carrying a quiet question for a long time now. The question you don't say out loud, is it ever going to happen for me? Am I the one who gets skipped? And I need you to hear me. You are not being skipped. You were being prepared. There is a very big difference. Everything you walked through, the person who could not choose you, the one who wasted your softest years, the one who made love feel like a job you kept getting fired from, all of it was clearing the road. Because the universe does not send a forever person into a life that still has someone temporary sitting in their chair. The chair had to be emptied. The lesson had to be finished. And loves, it is finished. I can feel it in this energy like a door that has finally clicked shut behind you. And when one door clicks shut like that, the universe is already turning the handle on the next one. There is also something golden in this energy. And I mean that almost literally. There is wealth wrapped around this connection, stability, abundance, provision. This is not a struggle love. This is not a fixer-upper love. This is a love that arrives already whole, already built, already standing on its own 2 feet. And it reaches for you not because it needs saving, but because it chose you. Let that sink in for a second. Chosen, not tolerated, not settled for. Chosen. And there is one more thing sitting in this energy that I have to name before we begin: worthiness. Because somewhere along the way, someone taught you to expect less. Maybe it was a person. Maybe it was a pattern. Maybe it was just years of watching love happen to everyone but you, and slowly, quietly, you started editing your own dreams down. Maybe I'll just find someone decent. Maybe I don't need the whole fairy tale. Maybe stable and boring is the best I can hope for. And loves. Tonight the universe is snatching that red pen out of your hand, because you were never supposed to shrink the dream. The dream was always the right size. You deserve the love and the wealth and the loyalty and the joy, all of it, at the same time in the same person. And that is exactly what is coming. Not a compromise, a completion. So take a slow breath with me, soften your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and let's see exactly who is coming. Because the first card is already lifting itself toward my hand. The first card to fall for you is divine timing. Of course it is. Of course, this is the first thing Spirit wants you to hear. Divine timing. This card lands first because your biggest fear is the clock. You keep counting years, counting birthdays, counting other people's weddings, and this card comes in and gently takes the clock out of your hands because your love was never running late. It was running exact. There is a date already circled in the universe's calendar with your name on it. And nothing you did wrong delayed it, and nothing you do now can miss it. It is timed, it is sealed, it is exact. And think about what that actually means for a moment. Every single day that passes from tonight is not another day of waiting, it is another day of arriving. You are not stuck in a waiting room, loves. You are on a moving walkway, and it only goes one direction, toward them. The next card slides out so fast it almost jumps. Soulmate. There it is. Plain as day. Not a connection. Not a lesson. Soulmate. The person coming toward you is not practice. They are the point. This is the one your soul made an agreement with long before this lifetime ever started. And I know that sounds enormous, but you have felt it, haven't you? That strange certainty underneath all your doubt. That quiet voice that never stopped saying they're out there, even on the nights you cried yourself to sleep. That voice was never delusion. That voice was memory, your soul remembering an appointment it made. And I want you to sit with that word for a second. Appointment. Because an appointment is not a hope. An appointment is scheduled. It has a time. It has a place. It has two names on it, yours and theirs. And neither one of you can be late to it, because the universe is the one keeping the calendar. So every wrong person who left was clearing the schedule. Every door that closed was protecting the appointment. You were never being rejected, loves. You were being redirected toward the only meeting that ever mattered. Another card lifts new love. And I want to be very clear about this one, because some of you are wondering if this reading is about someone from your past. And for a small few of you, it may be a person returning completely transformed. But for most of you hearing my voice, this is new, fresh, unwritten, a face you have not memorized yet, a voice you have not heard yet, a name that is going to mean everything to you, and right now means nothing at all. Isn't that a beautiful thought? Somewhere tonight, they exist, living their life, brushing their teeth, driving home, having absolutely no idea that they are about to meet the love of their life, you. The next one falls face up before I even touch it. Commitment and loves. This is where I got chills the first time, because this person is not coming to date you. They are coming to marry you. There is a decisiveness in this energy that you have never experienced before. No mixed signals, no breadcrumbs, no what are we. You will never have to decode this person. They say what they mean and they mean what they say, and when they know, they will tell you they know, early, clearly, calmly, and it will scare you a little at first, because you are used to love that mumbles. And this love speaks in full sentences. And I need you to prepare for how different that is going to feel, because the first time they text back immediately, you're going to wait for the catch. The first time they say exactly where the relationship is going, you're going to brace for the retreat, and it will never come. There is no catch, loves. There is no retreat. There is just a person who knows what they want, and what they want is you, permanently, on paper, in front of witnesses, with rings, and slowly, week by week, your body is going to learn a brand new lesson. That consistency is not boring. Consistency is love with its work boots on. Another card now. Abundance. And here comes the gold I felt in your energy at the start. Abundance. This connection is wrapped in prosperity, financial safety, material ease, doors opening for both of you at once. Because here is something people don't tell you about true love. When the right person arrives, your money changes too. Your opportunities change. Your luck changes. Because you stop leaking energy into the wrong people. And everything you are pouring into surviving heartbreak gets poured into building a life instead. And I want to be specific about this abundance because I can feel it so strongly. Some of you are going to receive money around the same season you meet this person, not from them, from your own life opening up, a raise, an opportunity, a door you'd knocked on for years finally swinging wide. Because when your soul stops bracing for heartbreak, it has room to receive everything else too. Love and money travel together, loves. They always have. And both of them are traveling toward you right now. The sixth card practically glows in my hand. Wish granted, and I actually smiled when I saw this one because I want you to think of the wish. You know exactly which one I mean. The one you made on the birthday candle you didn't tell anyone about. The one you whispered at 11:11. The one you cried into your pillow. That wish. Granted, not considered, not pending, granted. The universe heard it the very first time you made it. And it has been building the answer ever since. Because that's how wishes actually work, loves. A real wish, made from the deepest part of you, is only ever made once. Every wish after that was just you checking on the order. And I know the checking got exhausting. I know there were nights you felt foolish for still wishing at all. But hear me, the wish was never foolish. The wish was a prophecy you spoke over your own life. And prophecies don't expire. They arrive. And one more slides out to complete this first wave. Happily ever after. I could not write a cleaner sequence if I tried, loves. Divine timing. Soulmate. New love. Commitment, abundance, wish granted, happily ever after. Read that back to yourself. That is not a spread. That is a story. Your story, told in order, beginning to end. And it ends at an altar. So now I want to go deeper because promises are beautiful, but you deserve proof. So I'm reaching for the deck that never flatters me. The one that tells the truth even when the truth is hard. And if this deck confirms what we just heard, then loves, it is done. And the very first card out is the Eight of Pentacles, work in progress. And I love that this came first because it is so honest. This is the universe telling you it is actively building this right now. Hammer in hand, head down, focused. Every coin on this card is a piece of your future being carved. The meeting is being arranged. The timing is being polished. The person is being finished. Because yes, loves, they are being worked on too. Spirit is putting the final touches on them, their healing, their readiness, their circumstances, so that when they reach you, they arrive complete. This card says the wedding you keep dreaming about is not a fantasy, it is a project. Already in production, and the universe does not start projects it doesn't finish. And there's something so comforting in the craftsman on this card because he isn't rushing. Every coin gets his full attention. Every detail gets done right. And that is exactly how your love story is being built. Not thrown together, crafted, the timing carved carefully, the meeting measured twice, so that when it finally arrives in your hands, it holds for the rest of your life. The next card, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, loves, here they are. This is them. This is your person walking straight into the reading. And I need you to understand what this Knight actually is, because this is the slowest Knight in the deck. And that is exactly why he is the one you want. This Knight does not chase everything that moves. This Knight does not play games, does not disappear, does not run hot and cold. This Knight decides and then never wavers. Steady, loyal, devoted to the bone. This is a person who would not even look at someone else, not out of restraint, but because once they choose you, other people genuinely stop existing to them. And the pentacle in his hands loves, let's talk about it. Because this person has money, real money, built money, not flashy, borrowed lifestyle money, earned, managed, multiplied money. They are successful, established, secure. And here is the part that matters most. They are securely attached, not avoidant, not anxious, secure. You will never sit there decoding their silence. You will never wonder if they're pulling away. You will never have to shrink to keep them comfortable. This is a person who has done their inner work, who knows how to say I was wrong, who knows how to say I love you first, who knows how to stay. Staying is their native language. And their relationship with money is just as healthy as their relationship with love. They enjoy today without robbing tomorrow. They plan for the future without starving the present. You will never watch this person torch your shared life on recklessness. You will never sit there asking, how could you do that? Why would you do that? Those questions will simply never exist in your home because this person's conscience walks in front of them everywhere they go. Let me paint them a little clearer for you, because I can feel some of you trying to picture a face. This is someone with a calm gravity about them, the kind of person a room quietly organizes itself around. Not loud, not performative, but when they speak, people listen. They are the one their friends call when everything falls apart, the one their family leans on, the steady axle every wheel around them turns on. And they have been that for everyone for years. And here is the tender part, loves. No one has ever truly been that for them until you. You are going to be the first soft place this strong person has ever landed, and they will spend the rest of their life grateful for it. They are also so unbelievably generous, and I don't just mean with money, though yes, absolutely with money. I mean generous with attention, generous with patience, generous with the benefit of the doubt. This is the person who notices you went quiet at dinner and asks about it in the car, who remembers the small thing you mentioned 3 weeks ago, who fills your tank without being asked, who defends you in rooms you're not standing in. Generous where it actually counts, in the unglamorous everyday places where real love lives. The next card falls. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. And now the whole picture opens up because your person carries Jupiter energy in their blood. Jupiter is expansion, growth, more. This is someone with businesses, or properties, or investments, or all three. Someone who looks at everything they touch and asks, how does this grow? If they have a home, they are dreaming of a bigger one. If they have one stream of income, they are building a second. A growth mindset in everything, never a narrow one. And the most beautiful part, they will point that same expansion energy at you. Your dreams become things they invest in. Your ideas become plans they help build. Do you want to start something of your own? They'll fund the beginning. Do you want to rest and be soft? They'll protect the peace. Whatever your heart desires, their answer is, how can I help? But the wheel also means fate loves, and I need you to hear this part with your whole chest. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of destiny turning, of chapters changing whether you push them or not. Your wheel has been stuck at the bottom for a long time, grinding, heavy, slow, and this card says the wheel has already started to turn. You may not feel it yet, but underneath your life, right now, tonight, the machinery of your destiny is moving. And once this wheel starts turning upward, nothing stops it. Not doubt, not delay, not the past, nothing. And notice how perfect it is that the wheel landed right beside the knight, because it tells us how you two collide. Fate does the introduction. Neither of you will be looking. That's the signature of the wheel. It moves when you finally stop pushing. Some of you have been trying so hard. The apps, the setups, the being everywhere just in case. And the wheel gently takes all of that out of your hands. Not because effort is wrong, but because this particular meeting was never going to come from effort. It comes from timing. And timing, loves, is already handled. Another card? The Two of Cups. The meeting itself. Two souls, two cups, one perfect exchange. This is the moment your eyes find each other. And loves, I have to tell you what I feel around this meeting. It is ordinary. Beautifully, hilariously ordinary. Not a movie scene, not a grand gesture. A normal day, a normal place, somewhere you almost didn't go. A slight change of plans, a delay, a detour, and then a conversation that feels strangely easy, like continuing something instead of starting it. You will walk away from that first conversation feeling calm, not butterflies, loves, calm. And that calm will confuse you because you were taught that love feels like anxiety. It doesn't. Anxiety feels like anxiety. Love feels like coming home. And in those first weeks after you meet, you're going to notice something strange about time. It will feel like you've known them for years. Conversations will run for hours and feel like minutes. Silences will feel comfortable instead of dangerous. You'll catch yourself telling them things you've never told anyone, not because they pulled it out of you, but because for the first time, it felt safe to set it down. That is the Two of Cups, loves. Two people pouring into each other, and neither cup ever running empty. The next card rises. The Lovers, and now the sky itself gets involved, because the Lovers is not just romance. It is the choice. The moment two people stand in front of each other and choose, fully, finally, with heaven watching. And in this card, the angel blesses the union from above, which tells me your marriage is not just wanted by you. It is sanctioned, approved at the highest level, written into you before you were born. And when this person chooses you, it will not be the cautious half choice you've received before. It will be total, all of them, choosing all of you, out loud, in front of everyone. And do you know what full choosing feels like? Because I don't think anyone has ever shown you. It feels like never auditioning again, never performing, never earning your place. It feels like being loved on your worst day exactly as much as your best one. Like being introduced as the best thing that ever happened to them, and watching their face while they say it, and realizing they mean it. That is what the Lovers is bringing you. A love with heaven's signature on it. And then this The 10 of Cups. Oh, here it is. The happily ever after card in the flesh, the rainbow, the home, the family dancing under it. Complete emotional fulfillment and paired with everything else on this table. This is your future photographed. You will feel genuinely complete loves, like the missing puzzle piece finally clicked in. This person will be the supportive rock under every single one of your dreams, and you will be theirs. They will love you, respect you, actually like you, want to be around you, which sounds so simple and is so rare. And if family is what you want, if children are in your heart, it is here, all of it. A happy home, laughter in the kitchen, land under your feet. Because remember, this is expansion energy. Your life together only ever gets bigger, and they will love who you are inside that home. They will love that you are supportive, kind, respectful, caring, that you feel things deeply and aren't ashamed of it. They will see you as their rock too, the emotional pillar of the family. Because this was never going to be a one-way rescue loves. This is two strong people choosing to be soft with each other. Two whole lives becoming one bigger life. And everyone who watches you two together will quietly raise their own standards. And the confirmation just keeps stacking because look, the 10 of Pentacles, two tens loves, side by side. The 10 of Cups is emotional completion. The 10 of Pentacles is material completion. Together they are the whole picture. Love and wealth, heart and home, joy and security. The 10 of Pentacles is generational. It is the family estate, the legacy, the wealth that outlives you. This marriage builds something your grandchildren will stand on. And by the way, if you start seeing the number 10 everywhere after this reading, 1010 on the clock, $10.10 on a receipt, that is your confirmation in the wild. Completion, satisfaction, fulfillment incoming. When you see it, smile and say, I claim this. And I want you to really absorb what generational means, because this marriage doesn't just change your life, it changes your line. The safety you never had becomes the safety your children are born into. The stability you fought for becomes the floor they stand on. You are the one loves, the one who breaks the old pattern and starts the new one. The ancestor your family will thank one day. And it all begins with one ordinary day, one easy conversation, one calm feeling you almost don't trust. Trust it. Two more cards want to speak. The 4 of Wands and Loves. This is literally the wedding card, the celebration under the flowered canopy, the homecoming, the ceremony, people gathered, arms raised, joy everywhere. When the 4 of Wands lands in a marriage reading, there is no other way to read it. There is a celebration on your timeline, a real one with a date, an address or a suit, and people crying happy tears, and you in the middle of it. Finally, the one being celebrated after all the years of celebrating everyone else. Because that's been you, hasn't it? The one who shows up to every wedding with a genuine smile and a small ache behind it. The one who plans other people's showers, toasts other people's engagements, holds the camera in everyone else's happiest photos, and drives home alone wondering quietly, when is it my turn? Loves, the 4 of Wands just answered you. It's your turn. The canopy is being raised for you now, and everyone who ever watched you clap for them is going to stand up and clap for you. And the last card of this wave, the Star. And I almost want to cry at this one, because the Star is hope after the storm, healing after the heartbreak. It is the card that appears for people who almost gave up and didn't. The Star says your faith is about to be rewarded so publicly, so completely, that it will heal parts of you that the heartbreak broke. You are going to look back at the nights you doubted and feel such tenderness for the person you were. Because she held on, he held on, you held on, and the star never lies. I want to stay on the star for one more moment, because there's a detail in this card that belongs to you specifically. The woman in the star pours water with both hands, one stream back into the pool, one onto the land, giving and receiving at the same time. And that is the healing this marriage brings, because you have been pouring for so long, loves, pouring into people who brought no cup, pouring into futures that never arrived. And the star says the pouring is finally going both ways. Everything you give will come back. Everything you've already given is coming back with interest. The universe kept receipts, and it is settling every single one. Now, before I bring this home, there are 7 small whispers left at the bottom of this reading. The quiet symbols, the fine print of your destiny, and these are always my favorite part, loves, because the big cards shout, but the whispers confirm. So lean in close, and I want to give you every single one. The first whisper is the ring, and I don't think I need to translate that one, loves, a ring. Clear and unbroken. An unbroken ring means a marriage that lasts, not just a proposal, a marriage that holds. The second whisper is the dove. Peace. This union brings peace into your life, not drama. Your nervous system is going to heal inside this love. The dove promises it. The third whisper is the key. New doors, a new home, new opportunities, new rooms in your life you've never stood in. The key says everything locked is about to open. The fourth whisper is the ship, and the ship carries 2 meanings for you. Wealth arriving from a distance, and for some of you, travel woven into this love story, a trip, a relocation, a honeymoon over water. Your ship, loves, is literally coming in. The fifth whisper is the heart, pure love, given and returned in equal measure, for once in your life. Equal. No more loving at a loss. No more being the one who cares more. The heart in your cup is full, and it is matched. The sixth whisper is the sun. Joy, success, vitality, the sun rising over everything we've seen tonight. Blessing it, warming it, making it grow. And the sun in the leaves always means the same thing, loves. The hardest season of your life is officially behind you. Whatever winter you have been living in, it just ended. You simply haven't stepped outside yet to feel it. And the seventh whisper, the last symbol of this entire reading, the letter news is coming, an announcement, an invitation, a message that changes everything, and loves. One day soon, the letter will be yours to send, and it will say, we're getting married. And when you send that message, loves, I want you to remember tonight. Remember sitting wherever you're sitting right now, feeling whatever mix of hope and doubt you're feeling. Remember the comment you're about to leave with the date and the time, because that comment is going to become one of your favorite things you've ever done. A message from the you of tonight to the you of 2 years from now. Proof that some part of you always believed, even when believing was hard. Especially when believing was hard. So let me lay it all out for you one final time, because I want you to hear the whole story in one breath. Divine timing has your date already circled. A soulmate, not a lesson, is on the road to you. A new love with total commitment, wrapped in abundance, your oldest wish. Granted, the universe is actively building it right now with the 8 of Pentacles, and the person arriving is the Knight of Pentacles, loyal to the core, wealthy, securely attached, generous, emotionally mature, with Jupiter expansion running through everything they touch. You meet on an ordinary day with the 2 of Cups. Heaven blesses it with the lovers. and it completes into the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Love and wealth, both tens, both full, with the 4 of Wands celebration standing on your timeline, and the star healing everything the waiting broke, sealed by the ring, the dove, the key, the ship, the heart, the sun, and the letter, loves. I have never watched a table agree with itself like this, and I want to slow all the way down for this last part, because prophecy is loud, but truth is quiet. Within 2 years, you will be married. Not might be, not could be, will be. And between now and then, life will still be life. There will be ordinary Tuesdays, slow months, moments where this reading feels far away. And on those days, I want you to remember this table, the 7 cards that told your story in order, the knight who is already on the road, the 2 tens sitting side by side, the ring unbroken, because the wheel is turning whether you can feel it or not. The appointment is kept whether you believe it or not, and love is coming whether you are ready or not. So be ready, loves. Be soft, be open, be exactly who you are, because who you are is exactly who they've been looking for. So here is the one thing I want you to do, just one, every morning this week, before you look at your phone. I want you to say out loud, my person is on their way and I am ready. 9 words. Say them like they're already true, because they are. And that is where I leave you tonight, loves, with a ring in your energy and a date in the stars. Comment the current date and time down below to seal this in. Save this reading so you can come back in 2 years and tell me I was right. Make sure you are subscribed so this energy locks in for you. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say I claim this. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.